Hey y'all, what's up? It's Diamond here, back with another motivation video. Monday motivation to be exact. It's June 2nd. Of course, yesterday was the Sabbath, so I didn't kick off this journey for the 337,000th time, okay? I know I've been saying I'm gonna get in the gym and do 3 times a week, and then every time I say it, it's like life just slaps me in the face, and then I get knocked down, and then blah, blah, blah. But the plus side is I already look like I've been in the gym, So in this video, I'm just gonna show you a few little exercises. I'm toning up the upper body today, so yeah, tap in. Okay, so maybe not like exactly been in the gym, but I will say people who go to the gym often, I find myself still looking better than them and still having a little bit more endurance than them in the gym. I'll just say that. But maybe it's one of those things where it's like when that's your core or your foundation, because I mean I was very much so workout girly. Maybe it just is like riding a bike, who knows. The goal though is to get rid of this here pooch and trim these arms up and remove the cellulite. I'm also looking into getting into wood therapy because that is very much so what the girlies are talking about in terms of contouring your body. Shout out to this cleaning lady, like just in my video like this. She really be cleaning though, so I'm definitely here for it. I always bring my good old Stanley Cup with me everywhere I go because I be super dehydrated. But as you see, I'm working the upper body today, very much so trying to get these arms together. And let's see if as I'm working out this upper body, if my breasts can come down some, because when I say they're getting out of hand. And there goes Shorty again, just in the video. Like, ma'am. I'll say this is me being very transparent, shall we say, and vulnerable with you guys with this angle, to be frank. But not for nothing. Like, if I look at how I looked just a few months ago, I'm actually impressed with my frame. This is me celebrating my wins. I definitely dropped 10 pounds. Period. But that was without being in the gym. That was just more so me watching what time I ate, watching what I ate, definitely trying to limit the dairy and all the things. But yeah, all right, so if I had to say which actual machine I was looking forward to the most today, I would say it was this one, because I really get to feel what I'm doing and what I'm working on. So I am now picking my preferred handle, or I don't even know what you necessarily call this, but I call it like a handlebar for me to properly, you know, do my thing. So here, of course, I'm trying to get acclimated, making sure the weights are feasible for me, and making sure that I also still feel it, but not pull my back out, because one thing's for sure, my back has always been like a trouble area. That's why I carry my tension, but it's also where a lot of my fat is. I have way too much back fat for my actual frame. So that is the goal with this exercise, getting those love handles out the way. Get. All right, so this time I'm turning it up a notch, you feel me? I've gotten, adjusted, and I'm also pulling it differently to see if I feel a different impact, and I did prefer doing it this way. Also, shameless plug, if you notice, all of the shoes that I wear are New Balance. I personally think it is a great gym shoe. The comfortability is top tier, on top of the fact that I'm just a New Balance girl, and DMV people, that's what they wear, so period. Now, for the most intimidating machine or a piece of equipment that I mastered today, I'll say it would be this. I have been living here since June of 2023. So also shout out to me for being here 2 years. But yeah, I have not touched this thing ever. And then I saw like, it's really not that bad. Now, this for sure is me doing it with no weights, right? Because I wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna like literally have me on my knees. So it wasn't horrible, and I got through my little 10 count. So after seeing how it was, I said, okay, let me tap in. Let me put 10 on there. So I decided to put a weight of 5 on each side. Judge your mother, but it was something that I needed to do to make sure I was comfortable with it. You get what I'm saying? Can I just for a second brag on my choice of living, shall I say? I really like my apartment complex. Like, it hasn't been too many places that I'm cool with paying this much for. And the fact that sometimes I can come in and it's no one in there, or if there is someone, it's only 2 people. I love that. Specifically, I find that that's more common in the mornings. So I have already kind of dedicated myself to doing morning workouts for sure. So here's another machine that makes me feel very good about my workout. Excuse the sweat mark. That lets you know that your girl is working out. I am a heavy sweater. I would say I don't enjoy it, especially as a female who really hates being hot. I'm someone who runs my air 365, so I hate sweating. But I also understand the correlation between losing body fat and just losing weight in general with sweating, if you didn't know that, fun fact. But yeah, so I'm totally comfortable with it in the gym. But when I'm like outside or getting ready and I'm just pouring sweat for no reason, very annoying. Nonetheless, this is the last machine workout before I start winding down, and not necessarily winding down because I didn't do my cardio after my weightlifting. So this is me kind of mentally preparing for the treadmill. I absolutely hate the treadmill, but I have severe sinus and allergy issues, and the way the pollen does outside, I'm good. So we're just gonna do it inside and get the job done. So I contemplated doing the Stairmaster first. My golden number is like 1 minute, because literally those 60 seconds are the longest ever. And I told myself, no, not today, because I really did my big one. I had a good workout. I did jumping jacks as well. I didn't bore you guys with that, but I felt really good about this workout. You see more sweat stains. I just feel accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So until the next one, thanks for watching.